Okay, I realize the videos have been a little heavier than normal on the channel lately, so I figured why not enjoy this Wednesday with a bit of a meme, a bit of a goof, a gaffe, a little lighthearted fun at the expense of USA Today. So, as many of you might know, USA Today made a pretty interesting business move today, pivoting away exclusively from news to meme cultivation. And I have to say, this move has been a smashing success for them. It all started with what can only be described as a hilarious meme undercover. Some Kekistani, ethnic Kekistani, must have put together this video going over some information on the Ruger AR-556. Okay, so let's just take a look at what's going on here. Now, yes, okay, we're talking about here's a base model. Yes, you can add a buttstock, front sight, handguard. These are all normal things. 30-round magazine. Okay, we're getting a little more intense. Trigger upgrades. Okay. But now we're going to talk about some of the mods that Colt is most interested in. Okay, possible modifications. Here's where we get good. 100-round drum magazine. Interesting. Okay, sure. It's possible, of course. I don't have anything like that on my weapons, but you certainly could. Then we move to the underbarrel 12-gauge shotgun attachment. Okay, a trigger crank. That seems like overkill for a 30-round magazine. Oh, but wait! It is a chainsaw bayonet. Of all the possible modifications USA Today had to choose from, they chose the chainsaw bayonet. I mean, I suppose for Sharknado, this would be extraordinarily helpful, or if you were attacked by an army of androgynous tree people. But as far as I know, this is not even anywhere near what I would consider a common modification. We've got the ever deadly, we've got the super deadly baguette bayonet. Yeah, definitely frightening as a possible attachment for this weapon. If we continue on, we also see, oh, here's the chainsaw bayonet. Okay, all right. So this is not a meme. This is the actual picture. Next up, we have, ooh, very deadly, the selfie stick modification for the millennials out there. Here we have, this is common. I see this all the time at the range. This is a shark with friggin' laser scope on head modification. This is very popular at the range. It's kind of stinks because sharks are kind of heavy and you got to keep, wetting them to keep them alive. But, it's a very effective modification. Certainly more effective than a chainsaw bayonet would be. Then let's see what we have. The Clinton Commemorative Bayonet mod. Yes, okay, I see. This would also be very effective. It's multi-faceted, multi-use. You can do all sorts of things with this modification. Solid mod. We have the Hillary Cough Suppressor. This is extraordinarily powerful. Very little, this is not a well-known modification. You really have to go on the dark web to find out about this one. We've got, here's, no, we don't want the chainsaw bayonet. We definitely want the dick modification, the dildo mod. This is very solid. You don't see it that often out there. You can. This is also available in a variety of colors and sizes. Not a lot of people actually know that, but you can get all sorts of sizes. You can get colors. You can get some vibrating dick mods, all sorts of stuff like that. Then we have the Jihad Launcher Mod. Yep. Here's a truck of peace. It actually comes mounted for you, so it's double deadly. Of course, one of the deadliest modifications of all time in the socialism modification. We have the dragon from Game of Thrones attached to this weapon. That would be certainly very frightening. The Velociraptor, yes. You wouldn't need many of these to do all sorts of damage. The Velociraptor is effective attached to the weapon but also detached or fired as a projectile at your target. We have the 1954 Ford Tudor Custom Line Ranch Wagon. You see they went with the inverted modification here. It can actually be mounted in either way, but this is a more creative, more effective way to mount the Ford. We have the lightsaber modification. This is a very, very popular with Star Wars fans. It's also really good at Thanksgiving when you might need to carve the turkey. You can just get out this modification and go ahead and carve it up. This one I've definitely got my eyes on, the limited edition Star Trek V Marshmallow Dispenser. Now, this is while supplies last. So, you're going to want to get on the waiting list for this already, especially with all the drama going on. Don't worry about actually getting the weapon. Worry about getting your limited edition marshmallow dispenser, because that's really what makes the whole package. Here's an interesting look at the actual USA Today tweet, which is hilarious. They replied, to clarify, the video shows both the shooter's modifications as well as other modifications. The shooter did not use a chainsaw bayonet. And below this, the top comment, something like, but he could have used the chainsaw bayonet. And here, of course, is the mightier than the sword pen attachment. This has been one of the most fruitful meme crops I have ever seen. Colt and I have had a long day. We're really enjoying this whole hashtag of possible modifications. Thank you, USA Today. I'm actually really glad you kind of, it's about just being who you are. And once you have now embraced this meme cultivation, meme farming, I think I see great things in your future. I appreciate this first step, and I look forward to next year's crop. Well, probably tomorrow's crop. Hope you enjoy it, everyone. Have a good night.